This started as a seemingly routine traffic stop, but ended with gunshots and Corporal Harwood fatally wounded. A suspect is in custody tonight. 13's Justin Surensey begins our coverage. He is live from Southeast 6th and Deer Creek Traffic Way, where the story began just before 5 p.m. Justin?
Melissa, we're here live at the scene where just over 5 hours ago, 15-year veteran Corporal Jason Harwood was shot and killed along this roadside at Southeast 6th while conducting what Sheriff Herman Jones of the Shawnee County Sheriff's Department says was a routine traffic stop. Now, a number of local law enforcement agencies teamed up when they heard that call from dispatch of an officer down around 4:45 p.m. right here. Sheriff Jones says that the occupants in the vehicle that shot Corporal Harwood fled the scene, causing an all-out investigation. All the agencies involved, KHP, the Kansas Highway Patrol, the Shawnee County Sheriff's Department, Topeka Police, were searching up and down this roadway in the Deer Creek, in the woods. The Topeka Fire Department were here. A K-9 unit was searching for any occupants that may have fled on foot as well. And in fact, Sheriff also says that around 3.5 hours later at 7:15, they apprehended a suspect involved in the shooting that killed Corporal Harwood. That was 31-year-old Ross Lane. He was apprehended in Lawrence, was taken without incident. He is being driven right back to Shawnee County Jail for interviewing. And right now, the shocking death of Corporal Harwood has definitely shaken up the Topeka law enforcement community. Sheriff Herman Jones says that both departments will lean on each other for support.
We will be grieving, as you know. We have experienced this too often.
We have protocol in place to help our officers deal with this tragic set of circumstances. You know, we're going to rally around each other. We're going to love each other. We're going to hug each other, and we're going to get through this. This is a tough time for us, and we just would ask that you all would respect us on that, you know, and give us that opportunity. But it's tough. It's tough, you know. No police chief, no law enforcement officer wants to ever have to deal with this type of situation.
Melissa, in Sheriff Herman Jones' press conference, which was just under a half an hour ago, he said that while Ross Lane was arrested, they are not sure if he was the one that pulled the trigger and killed Corporal Harwood. There are also several other occupants in that vehicle that they are searching for right now as suspects, and that's what we know right now. A debriefing will be available tomorrow as well. Melissa?
All right, we'll keep everyone up to date on that. Justin Surensey, thank you. About an hour into the manhunt for the suspect tonight, we received a call in the 13 newsroom. The man on the other line said he was the person they were looking for the shooting of the officer. Ross, what's your last name? L-A-N-E? The man told me he was Ross Lane and that he didn't mean for what happened to happen. He told me he was alone, that he ran away from a person who was in the car with him because that person didn't know he was going to shoot. He said he saw a car at a gas station, jumped in, and drove toward Lawrence. The car broke down, and as he spoke to me, he said he was walking, was now unarmed, and he did not want to be a Tiscareño, referring to the man who shot and killed 2 Topeka police officers in 2012, then was killed following a standoff with authorities. What can I do to help you turn yourself in unhurt? Is that what you want to do? As we spoke, News Director John Janes got a Topeka police detective on another line to relay information. He is unarmed, and he wants to surrender peacefully. Ross, what are you wearing? Investigators came in to review the call and take a copy. About an hour later, we were informed Ross Lane was taken into custody in Lawrence without incident. And a check of records shows Ross Lane does have some prior convictions for burglary in Johnson County in 2003, criminal threat in Butler County in 2006, and he had convictions in 2003 in Shawnee County for misdemeanor criminal damage and domestic battery. This has a lot of people in mourning tonight, including, of course, those who served alongside Corporal Jason Harwood on the force. 13's Ariana Cohen is live at the Law Enforcement Center. Ariana, what is the mood there at the memorial?
Yes, Melissa, a very, very sad mood tonight. Just a couple of hours ago, several people gathered out here outside the LEC for a candlelight vigil for this fallen officer, a 15-year veteran. And I asked one woman how long she was out here. She said she didn't even know, and she had tears in her eyes. Another woman handed us this bouquet of flowers, handed it to our photographer, and asked us to lay it down for her. She also handed us this card, and I'm going to read it out. It says, "We wish our words could somehow ease your sadness, but in our hearts we know the most they can do is simply tell you how much we care. Thank you for letting them protect us." And you can also stay updated on our WIBW app. Melissa, back to you.
Ariana Cohen at the Law Enforcement Center, thank you so much.